Hello everyone. Today I'm presenting a paper titled Body Cosmos, an immersive experience driven by real-time biodata. This paper explores an artwork called the Body Cosmos. It is a VR experience that invites audience to travel within their own body and get connected to the universe through this surreal cosmic environment. The visual of this artwork is driven by real-time biodata, the brainwave and the heart rate from the audience, and make them feel immersed within themselves. The motivation of this project stems from our interest in the universe and the biostructure of our body. Every time when we look into the space, we are fascinated by the mystery of the nebula. This is the picture of the macro pattern of the biostructure. We notice they share a similar structure with the nebula in the space. It makes us raising the question, what is the connection between our body and the cosmos? Historically, the idea that our body and the universe are intertwined dates back to the ancient time. This concept, which spans across language, art, and science, challenge our perception of scale, space, and time. Let's dive into some historical work that touch on this relationship. This is the microcosm and macrocosm analogy from ancient Greek. This view suggests a deep structural similarity between human and the cosmos. Plato even proposed that the cosmos is a living entity, possessing a mind and a soul. We've channeled this idea into our artwork by introducing heart and brain nebula within the body cosmos. Vitruvian Man is one of the earliest representations of the interplay between human body and the cosmos by Da Vinci. It depicts a man within a circle and a square, symbolizing human body proportions and their relationship to geometry and nature. Zodiac Man diagram also illustrate the relationship between human body and the cosmos. They feature a man figure divided into 12 parts, each connected to a zodiac sign and a month, suggesting an intricate system of influences and correspondences between human and the universe. In contemporary time, artists like Michael Drucks have continued to be fascinated by the relationship between human form and our world. Michael Drucks' Land self-portrait map maps the facial features onto a geographical outline. Recent Paris map of nowhere map out the key concepts and concerns in contemporary Western life. He illustrates these ideas by propositioning around the representation of a body that is both the author's own body and a map of the globe. We will close this section by the famous saying of Carl Sagan, "We are star stuff. We are the way for the universe to know itself." Our project embraced the idea that human body is fluid, an entity that can be reshaped and expanded through technology. As McLuhan famously said, the medium is the extension of man, emphasizing the profound influence of media on the human being and their environment. Within this concept, we explore three manifestations of human body in relationship to technology, which is cyber body, virtual body, and biobody. Cyber body is a concept that transcending biological body limitation. It is a fluid and dynamic entity that can be modified and augmented by technologies. Virtual body is reduced the biological body into data object. It is a fixed and unstable representation that can be measured and controlled by software. Embodied Cosmos introduced this new concept via body, driven by biodata. Compared to the cyberbody and virtual body, biobody is a complex and adaptive system that can be influenced and generated by nature. Body Cosmos also inspired us to redefine the concept of embodiment and identity. Embodiment is not just an experience of having a body. Virtual reality offers a digitalized embodiment that allows us to experience changing embodiments. Body Cosmos, embodied by biodata, blur the boundary between data and flesh, input and output. Identity is not just an individual's sense of self, but also as a performance of the individual ego in virtual reality. Body Cosmos dissolves human-centric identity by merging the player and the universe as a whole. It challenges the distinction between human and nature, and microcosm and macrocosm. Next, I will talk about the technique we use to create this artwork. We choose particles as a primary visual element in the artwork because in macro scale every life is particle of the universe, and in micro scale every life in the universe is made of particles. We combine the volumetric rendering of decom data with particle systems. We get the data of MRI from MSD open source and convert them into PNG sequence. Then we use Houdini to create VDB, voxel data blocks based on the image sequence. We use a color map function in VIS to sample the color data into the density of the VDB. We then convert the VDB into mesh and put them into Unreal Engines. The mesh is used to generate particles from its vertices. We then develop a custom shader to control the particles based on biodata input. We first create the heart nebula and the brain nebula as the main components of the body cosmos. And then we create a vessel nebula and nerves nebula to connect the heart and the brain nebula with the whole body. To amplify the audience perception of their biodata, we create a function to bridge the biodata with the parameter of the nebula. For example, the heart rate will affect the frequency of the heart nebula and the velocity of the vessel nebula. The frequency of the heart rate nebula will sync with the audience heart rate. The brain-computer interface I cooperate with a third-party device provider called FlowTime. They developed the algorithm to calculate the level of attention, relaxation, and pressure from EEG signal, and I bridge this indicator with the parameter of the particle system and parametric material of the nebula. For example, I connect the level of tension with the emissive intensity of the nebula. The higher attention, the stronger emissive will be. We also connect the relaxation with the noise frequency of the particles and the pressure with the scale of color. In the VR experience, we create two exploration modes for the audience. One is the roller coaster mode, where the audience allows to follow a specific path to travel inside their body cosmos. The second is the free exploration mode, allowing the audience to navigate their locomotion by themselves. Here is some of the images from our exhibition at Ars Electronica this year. We get a lot of valuable feedback from the audience there. This is one of the future work which has been done. This is a workshop we did with 24 dancers. Dancers, they are very sensitive and eager to know more about their body, but most of them are not familiar with their live data. So we use body cosmos as a medium to help them make this invisible data tangible for the dancers. And then they dance and perform spontaneously with and within their body cosmos and with real-time feedback. This is other future work we will explore. First is to incorporate more biodata sensors such as EMG. This will provide a richer and more diverse range of input variables for the interactive visualization. Second, we could investigate the potential of psychological and physiological benefit of the body cosmos, as well as its effectiveness as a meditation tool. The third is to integrate multi-user capacity. This could facilitate social interaction and shared experience within the body cosmos experience. That's it. Thank you for watching.